Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tailgate Talks. Imagine you have an upcoming project like a data center or other structural grid applications where you need to suspend heavy loads directly from the ceiling. You may already know that Prelude Max and DYNAMAX require 4-foot on center threaded rod supports to structure, which of course will require slotted strut subframing to achieve. What if you could install a system with threaded rod supports direct to structure on 6 or even 8-foot centers and eliminate slotted interstitial strut subframing, while also reducing rod drops up to half? Well, stay tuned, there's now a way. Check out the new DYNAMAX PLUS structural grid system. It's like standard DYNAMAX, it's just beefier. The added height in the DYNAMAX PLUS results in one really important thing. It carries heavier loads, much heavier loads, with rod supports to structure on larger 6 and even 8-foot centers. This alone speeds up your installation time while reducing or eliminating any interstitial strut subframing you may have had to install in the past. Just attach your rods 8-foot on center to steel joists or precast concrete tees and you're done. Now, what makes the DYNAMAX PLUS even better? Well, it's self-squaring, so you don't need an elaborate jig table on the ground for building cumbersome, heavy 4x12 or even 8x8 ladders. Instead, just have an installer on the ground attaching X brackets to the DYNAMAX PLUS factory notch mains. These brackets are installed at the same frequency your 6 or even 8-foot rod drops occur. Simply run these mains with the attached X brackets up the lift and thread to 3/8-inch threaded rod drops. These notches in your mains, while the brackets have nubs that align precisely with the notches. They self-square so your cross tees perfectly align without the need for a time-consuming jig table on the ground. Here's another unique quality with DYNAMAX systems. These bosses in the vertical portion of your mains and tees accept Axiom T-bar connector clips for tying in regular Prelude Grid or even Prelude Max in the middle of an 8x8 module. It comes down now to having the ability to install load carrying strength where you need it. If your load carrying requirements change at all throughout the ceiling plane, just install the grid that meets that specific load carrying need. Factory fit panels from Armstrong are the icing on the cake, making the ceiling solution a complete package. They eliminate the need for custom, special-sized panels you've had to order for other systems, or field cutting down to size on the job, which isn't even allowed on many data center projects anymore. Oh, and don't forget about the world-class 30-year system warranty with Armstrong ceiling panels and DYNAMAX PLUS. Another benefit of DYNAMAX PLUS versus traditional strut pod systems is less material. The bossing channels on DYNAMAX PLUS eliminate the metal framing angle on all 4 sides of every 8x8 strut pod. For example, there's no need to pin angle to strut in the field. Many of these strut systems use light-duty infill that hinders flexibility to hang loads or change layouts down the road. Spanning DYNAMAX PLUS every 8-foot on center while using DYNAMAX PLUS cross tees provides the strongest loads with the maximum flexibility. Now, what will it carry? Let's look at this chart. Your DYNAMAX PLUS mid-span point loads with 3/8-inch rod drops on 4 to 8-foot centers range from a whopping 1,090 pounds at 4-foot on center to 270 pounds at only 8-foot on center rod drops from structure. Maximum static point loads, which are loads near supporting rod drops from structure, are 1,750 pounds. maximum allowable uniform area loads are essentially pounds per square foot that a 48 by 48 or 5 by 5 or 6 by 6 or even 8-foot module can carry. PSF is how these modules are labeled in specs. So in closing, you now know that you have options that you didn't have before. Let's put load carrying strength where you need it with DYNAMAX Plus, standard OG DYNAMAX, Prelude Max, and standard Prelude. You can literally dial in the right grid for your project specified load requirements. If future plans change, you can easily swap out for a heavier load carrying solution via X brackets and the Axiom T-bar connector clips. To learn more, visit armstrongceilings.com/DYNAMAX.